Hey everyone, it's Luca. Let's find New Year's Endeavor's Climax battle on Class SS difficulty in My Hero Ultra Impact. Please use the timestamps to navigate and let me know how your clears are going. We got some new characters since the last rerun, and they do make the fight easier, so let's try them out. For this fight, we need Bullseye, Piercing Shot, Nullify Status Elements, or Status Element Effective Time Reduction, and HP Restoration. Strength and Int-type characters are above blocked and have 50% power down inflicted on them, which makes them difficult to use in this fight, but you could still use them if needed. Some newer characters also have parts of their kits immune to buff block, so they won't suffer as much. Another thing to keep in mind is to avoid canceling status elements too many times. If you do this, Endeavor will extend your cooldowns, so it's best not to bring characters who cancel your own status elements too often. You can still use them in Phase 1 and 2, but not in Phase 3 or 4. NY Jirou is the best support for this fight. If you have her, I recommend putting her third. The upcoming New Year's Kirishima should be very good for this fight as well. If you are pulling on his banner, good luck. Best of luck. If you don't have New Year's Jirou, you'll need to bring other characters who can support the team. During Endeavor's first run, I challenged myself to use Pro Heroes only versus Endeavor. It was hard, it was not pretty. You should check out that video. But Pro Heroes have gotten so much stronger since Endeavor's first appearance. This team will be able to clear pretty fast. Roaring Echo Present Mike is running the free UA memory I'm Watching You, a good DPS memory with cooldown support for himself. NY is running the free memory, head-to-head with Fate to give himself crit rate because he reduces his own cooldowns when he crits. Any crit memory is great for this. Ruler of the Edge Hawks is running the free V Tower memory You Die When You Die for speed and crit, which are stats he likes a lot. Snowbird Hawks is running the free V Tower memory You're Not Getting Through, mostly for 45% HP, because I need him to survive. Ruler of the Edge Endeavor is running the free memory 100 million manga smash for power and crit. Any DPS memory is great on him. Let's do this. I will be targeting Shoto in Phase 1. If we defeat Shoto in Phase 1 using Bullseye and plus Ultras, then Endeavor will have Barrier later and we will need Piercing Shot to deal with Endeavor in Phase 3 and 4. If we leave Shoto alive until Phase 2, then we will need Piercing Shot to defeat him, and then we will need Bullseye to defeat Endeavor in Phase 3 and 4. It switches around, which is pretty fun. We're going to use Hawks first because he deals a bit too much damage and we don't want to defeat Endeavor too early. That will take us to Phase 2 too early. Let's use the skill of Night Eyes to boost our crit, and we will use Present Mike third. Shoto has Sharp Eye in this phase, so it's very hard to hit him unless you have Bullseye or you have your plus Ultras ready. Too much damage. Too much damage. Okay. Still safe. Still safe. Let's use these 2 plus Ultras on Shoto, and we'll use this one on Endeavor. Two drops. Shoto is the one who drops the cases, so you can check to see if he drops 1 or 2 cases. Phase 2. We don't need to nerf Hawks anymore, so we can use him third. Using Present Mike third does boost our plus Ultra gauge, but we don't need him to do that when Hawks is on the team. That takes us to Phase 3, very fast. The back line will be here now. We have Snowboard Hawks and Ruler of the Edge Endeavor here as our back line. We'll use this skill to boost our power. Let's use this skill to decrease Endeavor's defense, and we will use this skill last. probably use this plus Ultra and these two skills in this order. Maybe if we had used this skill last turn, we could have gotten to phase 4, but I don't think it would have been enough. The defense down was more helpful. So Endeavor does not have piercing shot if there are no hiding opponents, but Hawks does give Endeavor a piercing shot for 3 turns, since Hawks gives piercing shot to teammates who have Search, and Endeavor does have Search. So yeah, basically that means Endeavor. So he does have piercing shot for 3 turns. That takes us to phase 4. Phase 4 is where it gets dangerous. Turn 7. Okay, let's use these 2 plus ultras and this skill. $60k left. Okay, 171 health left. We'll use these 2 skills in this order. Defense down. And done. Pretty fast. But it does get a little dangerous at the end. I've tried other memories on Snowboard Hawks, but I do think more HP is needed on him. So that was a clear with all pro heroes. Ruler of the Edge Hawks and Ruler of the Edge Endeavor are both really good for this fight, but if yours are not as highly duped as mine, then I would probably switch them around and put Endeavor frontline for the Bullseye in phase 1 and then Hawks backline for piercing shot, because they probably would not be able to finish phase 3 and 4 within the amount of turns that Hawks gives Endeavor piercing shot. So yeah, you could definitely switch them around and give that a try. On this second team, I'll be showing the Bullseye Route. If you leave Shoto alive in phase 1 and defeat him in phase 2 with piercing shot, you will need Bullseye backline. On this team, I decided to try Summer Mina as my sole support character, and Destruction Incarnate Shiggy backline to give himself Bullseye and his villain teammate Bullseye as well. I wanted to use a full villains team, but unfortunately they don't have a good support for this fight. So Summer Mina it is. Welcome to the villains team. On Lady Nagant, I'm using full power Young Ones for team crit. On Mind Shiggy, take down the Disaster Walker. On Summer Mina, Splash Hunt. On Destruction Incarnate Shiggy, a hero in you more than all. On Mind Dobby, I have Let the Escape Show Begin, which gives him a lot of crit, and Nullify status elements when burning. To this day, I have not pulled his actual signature memory, Gaming and Driving. It just never wants to show up. Anyway, let's give this team a try. We will be targeting Endeavor first. So let's select him after he finishes talking. Okay, there we go. We will use this skill of Mina's to increase our max HP and reduce damage to our team. We'll use the skill of Shiggy's to decrease ND's defense, and we'll use this first skill of Lady Nagant's because the second one will make her hide. And Shoto does have Search right now, which means he would deal more damage to Lady Nagant, so let's not have her hide this turn. Let's use this skill on Lady Nagant to increase her damage. Lady Nagant is one of the best DPS characters for this fight. She has both Bullseye and Piercing Shot, so you can use her frontline, backline, or the entire fight. Time to unleash all of our plus ultras on Shoto. So many AoE attacks. Shiggy definitely doesn't have status helmet nullification anymore. So no piercing shot, baby damage. All good though. All good. Just mostly here to apply defense down. Let's continue using the same skill order. Shoto defeated, and 2 boxes. Time to unleash all of the plus ultras on Endeavor. Very nice damage. Very nice damage. Very nice damage. That takes us to phase 3. We'll be using Mina first. Let's use Shiggy second to decrease Endeavor's defense. We'll use Mind Dabi third and use this skill to increase his own crit. Okay, good. We do not want him to get Shiggy below 50% HP, so it's best if he spreads the damage. Shiggy needs to be above 50% HP to get enhanced, and once enhanced, he gives himself Bullseye. He also gives his villain teammates Bullseye, so Dabi also has Bullseye now. Let's use the skill to boost Dabi's damage. No plus ultra on Shiggy. Dabi's HP is getting low, but we are in the final phase, phase 4, turn 10. This should be it. Let's do it. And done. So much damage from Dabi at the end. So much damage. Oh, Endeavor, Dabi watched all of your videos all the time to study your moves. A decently fast clear too. It does get very dangerous at the end with how low Dabi's health got. I think if it had gone on even 1 turn longer, they would have died. So 2 decently fast clears. You can check out my previous videos for more in-depth explanations of this fight and other team options. I'll link them in the description and in the comments. Let me know how your clears are going. I might be back with more clears either in another video or under community posts, so keep an eye out for those. I do want to try Power to Change the Future Deku and Power to Change the Future Bakugo in this fight, and I want to see if I can figure out a good full auto team. It should be doable this time with the current characters we have. Unfortunately, I am missing a lot of the newer Gen Pool characters like Armored All Might, so I can't showcase him in this Climax battle, but he should work pretty well too. See you in the next video. Luca out.